The penguin. I wonder if over the last decade or so you've noticed how many films there have been about penguins. And these films are filled with profound and mystical insights. Probably one of the reasons is because we have this technology, so we can go and film things, even in the harshest environments. We can set up cameras that will be able to film over long periods of time where humans couldn't possibly have seen before. The mystical insight of the penguin is that it relates to an aspect within our DNA that is undergoing major mutations. It relates, in the gene keys, it relates to the 49th gene key. And this means that as a totem, the penguin is unconsciously moving more deeply into the human psyche as an archetype of mystical rebirth. I also find it fascinating that the great pioneer of mass publishing was Penguin Books, who made the great literature available to the public for the first time, to the mass public. Thus they spearhead the whole tide of modern mass publishing. And that had a huge impact on the modern world. You just have to think about these things and how these symbols get into our consciousness. Here's something from the Totem Codex. In the Dream Arc Codex, the penguin is a very mysterious totem. Coming from one of the only areas in the world with little or no mythology, the Antarctic, the penguin has nevertheless fully entered our popular culture as an archetype. As a totem, it has much to do with the interconnectivity of the male and female and the North and South poles, symbolized by its black and white coloring. Its obvious mastery of the watery realms also establishes it as an emblem of the true potential hidden in our emotional nature. Because of the environment in which it lives, the penguin also has many associations within the Dreamtime realm. As a collective symbol, it signifies the awakening of humanity and our rebirth in a new element, that of water. If you have the penguin as one of your totems, then one of the great keys for you is the domain of relationships and the potential mystical power that resides between the sexes. So it's this reversal of yin and yang that the penguin totem captures, and it's compounded absolutely in this incredible documentary film, The March of the Penguins, which you may have seen. I thoroughly recommend it if you haven't, because for the first time we saw extraordinary footage of male emperor penguins, each harbouring a single egg, huddling close together through a bitter Antarctic winter, and that the male takes the egg while the female goes off hunting is also really something of an incredible revolution. And I think it has deep implications for the whole of humanity, that symbol. So something to contemplate.